Hi again, you should be able to remember this program which we built in one of the previous lectures. What this does is it has this function definition which gets the age and then it adds 50 to the age and then returns age plus 50 here, and then you ask the user to enter some input and then you pass that input to the program and then the program produces, the age that the user submits plus 50. That's the idea. So let's say 40 and you get 90.0. Now the user may also want to pass 200, for example, for the age, and you get 250, which is not very realistic, let's be honest. And here is where you want to make your program more intelligent. And here is where you use a conditional. So slowly you are seeing how you can use features of a programming language to make some real programs. This is not yet a real world program because this is depending on a command line interface. This is not very friendly to execute programs this way, but the logic is going towards a real world program. So let's go ahead and improve the program so that if the user submits an age of, let's say, more than 150, you will not calculate 150 plus 50. Instead, you'll print out a message that says it's not possible to have this age or something like that. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. This is a function definition. Now you shouldn't incorporate the conditional inside the function definition. It's good to leave functions simple as it is now, so it gets an input and it calculates the output. And so you can incorporate the conditional when you call the function in here. So let me delete that. The function definition, and then you ask for input, and then instead of calling the function right away, you first want to check to evaluate the input that the user submits. So let's check that. If age is less than 150, that is the time when you want to call the function age. So you're passing age in there. Else, so if it's not less than 150, you want to print out a message saying something like, how is that possible? So let me pass the print here as well. So we're printing the output. And let me execute, but I expect to get an error here. But it's good to take things step by step. Enter your age. Let me enter 1990 first. And yeah, you get an error which says type error. Unorderable types string is less than integer. So basically Python cannot compare a string object with an integer. And this is in line 7, which is this one here. So this is a string, this is an integer. The reason is that, as I have mentioned before, Python loads user input as strings. So age will be a string data type. So you want to convert that into an integer or a float. It's good to convert it to a float. You can either do that here or you can do it here. I'll do it here, like that. But if you do it there, then you can remove that from there. So you don't need to convert age twice to a float. You can convert it at the source in here, and then you can use it directly everywhere in your code. So this is good when you're using this input more than once in your code. You can convert it directly in here, float. Save, try again, and you get the output. So 99 plus 50, 149. And let me try again to enter 151, which is above the threshold. And yeah, you get how is that possible. And yeah, that's the idea. This is how you use conditional blocks. If your imagination is good, then you can go ahead and improve this program even further. so there's always something to improve. Give it a try, and I'll talk to you later. Thanks.